We don't usually make a video talking about GTA 6 in a negative light, or that people are mad, other than that we haven't gotten the game yet, but the gaming community as a whole is actually pissed off right now. People feel like AAA gaming is increasingly out of touch, and GTA 6 is kind of the punching bag for that. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Jimmy or Chaos, and today I'm going to tell you why the internet is kind of mad at GTA 6. It's actually kind of wild. GTA as a franchise is amazing. It's innovative. We know that. But in the current year, a lot of people see Rockstar as the main example of a studio that just makes games for graphics, animations, and realism over actual gameplay, which is why the following announcement was met with overwhelming, the best word I can use, is animosity. Rockstar announced a deal with Netflix in which the GTA 6 extended look and presumably the gameplay debut in trailer number 3 will all be streamed exclusively on Netflix to paying customers. Yes, they already announced that if any of this content is restreamed to YouTube, their lawyers will bring the hammer down. People have been asking, can we co-stream it? And the answer is no. People are even calling Netflix support, and they're telling them absolutely not. You cannot. Now, does this mean that the extended look or the gameplay debut or trailer 3 won't end up on Rockstar's YouTube channel? No, it doesn't. But it looks like this is going to be where things start out. Now, it's a whole nother conversation if the stuff is housed on Netflix and it never gets to go to YouTube, which I don't think is going to happen. But if it did, that is literally putting it behind a paywall. And that is Rockstar saying, you know what? We believe so much in the game, it's going to auto sell and we're going to print this money regardless. You're going to go buy it. We don't really care. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. Anyway, the extended look goes live on August 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern. Allegedly be re-uploaded to YouTube a few hours later, but it speaks to a larger problem with gaming as a whole right now. People are sick and tired of gaming being so corporate and so money-driven, which is, this is why. Sony got so much crap for their all-digital future roadmap, right? And now Rockstar comes along and pulls perhaps the most corporately driven thing of all time. You have to pay for a Netflix subscription in order to get the third trailer and the gameplay debut for GTA 6. I'm sorry? That's pretty insane. And you may argue and say, Jimmy, if it's just a couple hours, if that's what ends up happening, it's not that big a deal. I understand what you're saying, but they've been selling pre-orders for this game for $80, $100 if you want the complete edition, for months now. They haven't shown gameplay. But now, they're allegedly going to be showing gameplay, and you have to pay a subscription to a completely different company to see it out of the gate? I don't know. In what universe is that actually okay for a game to be selling itself for $100 with no gameplay and then saying to you, hey, if you want to see the gameplay of the game you already paid for, go pay Netflix for a subscription fee? That's ballsy. Maybe it's not. Maybe this isn't even a conversation. Maybe we're all just sold on GTA 6. We don't have to see gameplay. We could buy it and then they could ship it to us and we're going to turn it on, never seeing gameplay, and we're still going to buy it, right? Right? Gamers, though, internet, social media, they're pissed. It could set a dangerous precedent. That's why we're talking about it. We're literally at the point where you have to pay money to see advertising for a game you already paid money for. Rockstar literally will not show you gameplay of GTA 6 unless you pay extra money to Netflix, but they absolutely do want you to pre-order the game right now before you see the raw gameplay. And all this is happening right off the heels of Sony's all-digital fiasco. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that gamers are furious. They're upset with Rockstar right now because they seem to be entirely out of touch with what actual gamers want. All because they know that the ultra casuals are going to go buy GTA 6 no matter what they do. They're taking every possible brand deal and collaboration that helps them recoup the budget, regardless of how much it goes against what the gaming industry needs right now. Because you know that other publishers are going to see this and they're going to replicate it. You know, Activision, Ubisoft, EA, they're telling themselves, hey, Rockstar did it. Yeah, let's go. Let's make the new trailer for our game exclusive to Netflix or Hulu or whatever streaming service pays for the rights. And gamers, they're rightfully worried that we're going to enter a future where you literally have to pay extra money to see gameplay of an upcoming AAA game instead of just, watch the trailer for free when it's released to everybody at the same time on YouTube? Wow. Now, GTA 6 is not doing itself any favors here, regardless of how many casuals go out and buy it. As we speak right now, the top sellers on Steam, which is the #1 most popular digital distribution service for video games, is Marvel Token, Big Walk, Gears of War E-Day, going to be awesome, Iron's Nest Restory, and Ghost Recon Wildlands. Can you tell me something all those games have in common? They're all gameplay-driven games, and the developers aren't trying to hide the gameplay from you. I'm sorry, but I'm a little suspicious by the fact that Rockstar is pushing $80 pre-orders for GTA 6, $100 if you want the complete edition, but absolutely refuses to show us raw gameplay unless you pay an extra subscription to Netflix by the end of August? Meanwhile, one of the best-selling games on Steam is Ghost Recon Wildlands, a game that came out in 2017 or 18 or whenever it was. You tell me. The overly corporate approach to game promotion. I'm wondering if anyone in the actual gaming community is actually going to buy GTA 6 on launch day. That's stupid. Of course they are, right? 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 Obviously, there's going to be a ton of casuals who buy it, and they're going along with the hype. I mean, Rockstar's created this perfect storm, and we've waited so long, you almost have to buy it just out of curiosity. But with everything going on and all the disdain there is with AAA gaming right now, and it's not just GTA 6, it's just the latest story to come out, I think... No, I don't know. Is there any avenue, any path where GTA 6 actually underperforms? Or is that just stupid thinking? Let me know in the comments, seriously. Because if the only people that buy it are the ultra casuals, like the people who buy Madden and FIFA and Call of Duty and nothing else, what does that do? I mean, is that the bulk? Is that all of it? No way. That's not this is a game that even the forums and the YouTube and the X and all the social media and all the people that follow every piece of news, not the ultra casuals, they would gobble up. I don't know. I guess it's insane to think that it could not recoup. But I don't know. I mean, come on. Making a contract with Netflix, a streaming service, instead of just doing a normal promotion strategy because the budget for the game is so high, I would assume they want to make the money back, even though they're going to just print money on this. It just doesn't sit right. And once again, yeah, if it ends up on YouTube and we get all this a couple hours later, it's not that big a deal. But what if it's not a couple hours later? What if it's a week later? What if it's 2 weeks later? What if in some crazy multiverse parallel universe you have to go to Netflix to see it? That would be insane. That would be insanity. It really would. So I guess I'll leave you with this. Are you going to watch it on Netflix? And if you don't have a Netflix subscription, will you go pay for one just so you can say you saw this the second that it dropped? I think that's the most important question. That's what I want to know. Are you going to do that, or are you of the, my money's too valuable, I'm just going to wait. I'll find it. It'll leak. I'll find it on YouTube or somewhere eventually, and I'll get to see what this game actually looks like and the extended look and all that. Or you just completely bought into the hype. You're on the train of GTA 6, and we're just riding it all the way until the end. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you soon.